Hi everyone, I'm That Embroidery Girl and welcome to another tutorial to make a bee this time. So I'm just going to transfer over my design. This is using a water soluble pen and it's a super simple design. And then I'm going to start with a chain stitch. So I'm going to come up and go down in the same place, form a little loop and catch that little loop on my needle like you can see. I'm then going to outline the whole of this circle the same way. And once I've done that, I'm going to fill in any white space with a chunky French knot. Just go around a few times. Now I'm going to start a bullion knot. So come up and then go down and then come up where you originally come up and begin wrapping the floss around your needle. You'll need to then measure out how many wraps you've done to make sure that it's going to fit that space and then just pull through. And this will be your first bullion knot. I'm actually going to put a little couching stitch in this bullion knot just to hold it in place so I get a really nice little cute U shape. Like so. Okay, so I'm going to repeat that process. Come up, go down, and then come up with a needle in the same place that you originally started. And you're going to start wrapping your thread around the needle. Now I actually do my bullion knots a little bit different to everyone else. If you want to do it keeping your needle still in the fabric, you do you, but this is how I like to do it. So I'm just going to wind round. I actually like to wind in a clockwise direction just because it seems to me that the thread lays better when you wrap it in this direction. And once I've measured and I'm happy with the amount, I'm just going to pull that needle through and pull it all the way down. Rearrange my wrap slightly so I don't have a skinny and a fat bit, and then just stitch through down to the fabric. And I'm also going to put another couching stitch just there to hold it in place, and a super chunky French knot will finish this off so that we've got that nice little pointy bum. I'm then going to do chain stitch again for the head. So I'm going to form that little loop and catch it. Keep these stitches really small so there's no white space that you can see between the stitches. And again I'm going to put a huge French knot just to hide all of the white space. Now I'm going to start my yellow stripes, so another bullion knot here, nice and long, using a whole strand of anchor floss so we keep it really nice and chunky. Just a quick measure and then pull through when I'm happy. Try not to get a knot. And again, a little couching stitch just to hold it in place. And once I've filled up the body, I'm going to use a stone off-white type of colour, and I'm just going to mark out my eyes. But instead of pulling all the way down, I'm actually going to form a little loop like this, come up through the head and that French knot there. Might take a little bit of wiggling. And then I'm going to catch this loop and couch that loop down. And you'll see it's a really nice little eye shape. And once I've done both of those, I'm going to start breaking up this black area with a couple of fine chain stitches in the same colour. So this around the neck, and then I'm going to do the same stitch, chain stitch, for the wings. And once I've done both the wings, I'm just going to do that to the lower part of the body and then outline some antenna and legs in a thin black thread. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and check out my other videos. See ya!